So the question is how big should your sign be? Well, the simple answer is as big as you can get it. As big as your budget will allow. Big. And here's a couple of factors why I say that. Obviously, cost is always a factor, but the things that you have to be concerned of is, can people see it? Can they read it? If a person can't read your sign, can't see it from the road, then what purpose is it? What does it serve? And so the answer that I gave in the beginning was as big as possible. As big as the city will allow. As big as the landlord will allow. As big as your budget will allow. But regardless of all of those factors, it needs to be large enough to be seen. Every situation is unique. Every situation is a tiny bit different. You might be in a place where there's a high volume of traffic and a lot of obstructions and nobody could see your sign if you had one. I understand that. But most retail locations have a place where a sign can be put and you need to put a sign up there. I came across a customer recently and it's kind of sad. They had put all their emphasis in building out the store and put all their money in the inventory. And so we approached them and said, we'd like to sell you a sign. We'd like to put a big sign on the front of your building telling people what you have inside. And the response we got was this: well, I've got all the money invested in this store and I need to really open it first to generate some cash flow so that I can have some money to purchase a sign. Well, the fatal flaw in that is this: if you open up your doors and nobody knows that you're there, if you don't have a sign, well, how are you going to sell the stuff? Are you hoping that they just kind of wander in and say, oh, I was interested in what you had once I wandered in? The fact of the matter is this: people buy a lot of times because of impulse. They read a person's sign, a company sign, and they pull right in and they start buying. Sometimes they will be on their way somewhere else and they end up buying from you because they saw your sign. Don't overlook the power of what a sign can do for your business. The Small Business Administration says that the very first thing you should do when you open up a business, a retail business, is put up a sign. If you don't put up a sign, you're going to have to end up spending marketing in a lot of other places. Print ads, yellow pages, newspapers, radio, TV. The single most effective piece of advertising you can purchase is your on-site sign, your main identity. When is the best time to get a new customer? Is when they're driving right in front of your store. So don't overlook the power of the retail sign. We can help you. We can evaluate your needs. We can make a sign that's large enough to be read within your budget. Over at Signs by RSG, we will sign anything.